Good morning. It is a very cold Wednesday morning. And when is it? Summer. But so the load that I was meant to do yesterday, I'm doing this morning because now he's decided he wants them. So we're gonna have a double Wagyu day because I haven't woke up yet. Because I've got one load in the morning and then another load in the afternoon from the same farm. So I've got to weigh them because they're stores. So yeah, so I've got to go Lutterworth to Leicester, back to Lutterworth, down to Northampton, back up to Lutterworth, back to Leicester to Lutterworth, then to Tamworth, back home. So we're doing da 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 da. Anyway, let's go. So if you're a regular watcher of my videos, you will know every time I do a load of store Wagyus, I weigh, just because they're bought per kilo. Normal stores, they can be either weighed as they're being bought per kilo, or they're just bought per head, depending on what the farmer and the buyer decides. But yeah, Wagyu, I don't know if you've tasted Wagyu, let me know what you think of it. You can buy it from Aldi or Lidl. I just think they're the same shop, Aldi or Lidl. One of them sells the Wagyu meat. It's graded on the marbling effect, and if you look at a piece of meat then you'll see that it's got like a marbling effect, and that's what it's graded on, depending on how much the farmer gets paid. But yeah, let me know if you have tasted Wagyu and let me know your thoughts on it. So I am up my weighbridge, but I still can't. They've just opened the barriers for me, but I still can't. I still can't get there because the pipey thing's in the way. And I've got the decker on. My cab's not even going to go under that anyway. So I'll just wait here still. Right, so we have just weighed. I'm on my, it's a bit bright coming this way. The sun's right in my eyes. I look like a right idiot with my sunglasses on and a GoPro on my head. But we are now on our way to load them, so I'm headed towards Leicester. I was a bit early. I did have to open the gates because they were shut. It's all good, they weren't locked. So yeah, and then I sat outside the barriers because the barriers were down, and then he turned up, so that was handy. And then he opened the barriers, but obviously I couldn't move because the pipe was in the way, like you saw in the... Then he came back out because the barriers came back down because I didn't move, and then was like, why aren't you coming? I was like, well, the pipe's in the way. He was like, oh, I didn't see that. So yeah, we are now coming back to Wagyu Park. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long time washing out, that's for sure. Anyway, I haven't been down here in a while. Well, you turn down a housing estate, right? You literally turn down a housing estate. It doesn't look like a farm track. I wonder where you're going because, oh, tree. Are we just going to stop in? No, we're reversing. Oh no, I think there's a pull in there. Apparently there's all going to be houses all the way up to this farm now, which is quite sad. Yeah, because these are all new. Digger's all in front of me. Wowsies, look at all these houses that are going to go up. Look at, oh my god. Who can afford to buy all these new houses? The farm will be gone soon. Look, they're building all here. All here. All here that's in front of me. How many houses is that going to be? Thousands! Cutting trees down. That's just ridiculous. Oh my god. All up here. This country needs sorting out big time. Even opposite his farm. Oh my god, this used to be like in the middle of nowhere. That's ridiculous. I love that. I love that. I don't know. So I've ended up with a passenger, so we're going to have to do voiceovers now. I've been taught a lot tighter.
Hey, I've been to places where it's worst thing is the fields out that's always going to be houses.
Loading. And it'll always be farms, houses that have just gone there.
Then we're not allowed big lorries like this. We've already had
So as you can see, I've just turned round in the farm, but how have I loaded it? I've done a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh, that's quite cool actually. But yeah, we are now on our way to Northampton. Well, we're actually going to go and weigh first, then we'll be on our way to Northampton. So yeah, let's get going. I have just weighed and I'm pulling off the weigh bridge, as you can see. Now I need to turn around to come out of the yard. So this is what we're going to do right now. But they actually messed up my weigh the first time, because I did weigh obviously when I was empty, and he didn't weigh me correctly. So it's a very, very good thing that I was actually coming back to weigh again empty, because I was doing 2 loads today. So yeah, that didn't really matter. So I've now weighed loaded, and then I'll need to come back and weigh twice to weigh empty for this load and then empty for the next load. But we are just turned around and we are going to head on now to Northampton. Well, I'm guessing I'm loaded a bit. I'm not going to lie. I forgot what it said. started our first load. There was 30 on. I will do a voiceover, so you've probably already heard that by now. But that weren't too bad. What's it, 10:30? We've done our first load. Now we're going back to the weighbridge. The weighbridge person messed up my first weight and it didn't weigh, but it's luckily I'm going back. So we'll reweigh again empty, then reweigh again empty to go back to the farm to load up to come back to the weighbridge. So yeah. I am back in the weighbridge now, and we are just spinning around, so I have just double weighed. I didn't have to get off the weighbridge and turn around and go back on the weighbridge. I weighed, he printed my ticket out, and then he just pressed reweigh again. So it was pretty simple. So now I'm ready to go and load up. So I'm heading back to Lutterworth now. No, I'm not. I'm heading back to Leicester now, and we will load. Where they went, like if someone wrote a book or a journal, and all the tales and stuff what happened back in the day, I'd love to read it. Hang on. Let me just reverse. diaries, like detailed diaries. So he's offered me the read, and I've just turned around. We'll see. I can't wait for it. Right, so I am back without voiceovering, even if that's a word, probably not. But we have 58 on now. Now I do need a break before I get to the weighbridge. It's really annoying because there's no lay-bys along here. Where did that even come from? So I know there is one, but that's still quite a, at least it's probably about 10 minutes away. So yeah, didn't realise that I was that close to the time, if I'm being all honest, and I'm not going to fit in that before anybody says. But yeah, we will get to my lay-by. I'm starving as well. I also forgot my directions to my second farm, so I've just had Phil send me a photo of it of what I wrote down. But yeah, anyway, let's get to my lay-by because definitely need to get there. Hello. I've come. I feel like this is going to be a bit difficult to read. Why do old people write like that? I can't. Really nice handwriting though. Look at that. But I'm going to be so invested in this. I've obviously left my lay-by and I've read a month of my diary. It's so interesting. Like I could sit there for hours upon end reading that. I'm getting to know the handwriting, so that's always a good sign. But we are heading back to our weighbridge, and then I will ring the farmer to say I'm on my way. He was like, the earlier the better, because I said to him yesterday it'll probably be between 3 and 4 because I didn't know how long I'd be. But it's 2 o'clock. Well, it'll probably be more 3 than anything. So yeah, we will get these weighed. Driving a bit slower now because I've got 2 decks on. We have 58 on. I don't think I told you how I loaded it. 58, 5.5, this is underneath, 5.5, 7.7, 10, upstairs 5.5, 7.7. So yeah, they're not very big as you can tell. You probably saw that in the videos as well. Fat, I can normally only get 3, 3 and 5.5. So and then 6 on the back. But yeah, I've got to pay for my weight bridges now. So I've been here twice. Well, technically this is my 4th time here, but that's 2 ways, 2 tickets. So yeah, let's pull in and we'll see. And I paid for my weight bridge. I can't have pound coins, so I used a tenner note. Go. A tenner note. Some £2 coins. Some 10p's and some 20p's. I've used all like most of my 10p's and 20p's on the last time I came, when I wouldn't use pound coins. But yeah, anyway, we are on our way. So we've got to go round because I can't get under the low bridge on the A5, the most strict bridge in the UK, and we are not going to strike it. So so we've got to go M69, M6, M42, then A5. It's no biggie, it's not the end of the world. But I did just ring the farmer saying, right, I'm going to be an hour. He was like, no, that's absolutely perfect, thank you. So yeah, we shall get going. Oh, by the way, I weighed 21,260, my net weight, and I had 58. I have 58 on. Yeah, 58 on. I've got. Yeah, so I'm 42 ton. It's not too bad, is it? 42 something, 42. I saw it on the ticket. My ticket's down here, but I'm not looking at it while I'm driving. So to just under 2 ton off being top weight, because we're just over 42 ton. Scary though, isn't it? I'm driving around in a 42 ton lorry. Right, well, just over 42 ton. Yeah, I've got 58 on. Anyway, me blabbering on. Let's go that way down the A5, because last time we went that way up. No, I'd say that's up and that's down. Yeah, because we're going down the country that way. So down the A5, but this time we're going up the A5. Oh my God, this is the sort of road I don't want to meet anyone at. It does say, if I get to the low bridge, I've gone too far. There's a train. Yeah. Got nothing behind me. I do need a wee though. I hope I've got the right lane. Imagine. Oh, it gets a bit wider, that's nice. Apparently this is the only way I can get in, because there's canals over here and there's low bridges on this side. It's the only way I can get in. Right, let's get in. I'm hoping this is the place, because I can't go much further because there's a low bridge in front of me. I've got 58 Wagyus. Where do I go?
Go through this big gate there.
Oh yeah, in between these two buildings.
Through back.
Right. So through the gates here. Righto. Hello?
Hello, what time do you want to do the shoot on Friday?
8. 7.
8. Won't be there at 7, will it?
Through the gates. Oh, there's the gate. Right, got it now. I'm here. 8.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll drive at 8 then, alright.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll ring him now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Right, bye.
Right, we got there in the end. because it's safer. So most of them just turn out and hit the buildings. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to damage Wagyu. Right. Seriously need a wee. He's got 12 burned off, but he was like, why don't you do on them tomorrow? A bit of an overkill for 12. Good. Right. Let's go back. Woo! Whee! Hopefully we won't meet anybody. I've got a hedge on this thing as well. But back there we'll meet everybody. When this road wasn't here and I had to go all around the A6 to get back. Now this road is here, it's actually a lot quicker coming this way. So thank you to the new housing estate that built this road. It'll probably turn into a 7.5 ton weight limit at the end after they've built all the houses, but we're going to take full advantage of it while it isn't a 7.5 ton weight limit, because the A6 is yeah, just awful road at the moment. Absolute awful. It's like you get shaken out of the cab. There's that much potholes. But this is a new road, so this is all good. But anyway, I'm nearly at the yard. Where's little burn patches? I'm not gonna lie, I'm too busy in the zone. I'm already at the back of the top. It's coming off the street, you know. I probably won't say the same when it's downstairs because I've had 2 load off downstairs. But we're doing well. We're doing well. I'm getting bored now. It's not coming off as well. Dad's just left me. He was like, oh, they made a mess. I'm going home. Bye. I'm like, oh, bye. done now. I am cold and I am hungry. I'm hangry. And I'm glad that's over. 10 to 8 it is. 10 to 8. Right, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.